Presenting a little bit of a challenge. You guys up for it?
Absolutely. That's why you play this game. It's why you come to a place like this and work so hard to put yourself in a position where you have an opportunity to play in a game of the importance that it is. Now's their time. And at the start of the year, I said to him, look, this is going to be a group effort. I never realized it was going to turn out the way it did in terms of, the things that have happened throughout this season, which has been different. But the way the guys have responded, the way they've worked, I've been, extremely proud of their mindset and their mentality.
What makes Golden and Ray so dangerous as pass rushers?
They're just relentless. They do a tremendous job, over time with their coaching staff and us getting a chance to know them. And, you can see that over time and the type of guys that they've recruited and the program. And, again, just the consistency with the message and how they're coaching and the technique and the style of play is something that we really respect. And that's really what those guys do is they play extremely hard, and it's consistent. It's not one play hard and then a couple plays off. They play relentless. They play the way the game's meant to be played over and over.
Josh said yesterday that he and Dylan have a pretty good bond, actually, a quarterback and center, because that's who they rep with. Have you noticed that the two of them are seamless almost in the way they snap?
Yeah, it's like you said, throughout the spring, throughout the summer, this point leading up to right now, there's been enough times where they've gotten enough reps where, that's really something I think that people mention. That's not as big as being next to the guards and the communication and the flow of things, in which calls are made, in which, that position being critical of the front, of seeing maybe potential pressures, whatever it may be, that it's that one voice from the center being so important that now that part is new somewhat. That's the biggest. The quarterback standing back there receiving the shotgun snap. The guys next to him are the ones that are closest that are in the field of, combination blocks, protections, all those things. So that's the biggest thing that's relatively, I say new, but it'll be Saturday with the stage of work.
So is communication along the line an issue then? Do you have any concerns about that?
I don't. I say that in the fact that, again, his knowledge level of what we're doing is excellent. Dylan's an extremely smart player and person and knows all the calls and all. It's just a matter of, again, him snapping and clearing after play's over, good, bad, indifferent, and moving on to the next play and taking complete charge of the line, which I expect him to do. But he's got to be, and again, in a mode where sometimes guys play in the first ball game and they want to be perfect, and you can never be perfect. There's going to be mistakes that happen. It's all part of it, but it's just snapping and clearing and moving on.
Ja'Shawn Robertson, I guess now will be the only player to have started every game at the same position. Did you see that one coming?
I didn't. Like I said, this is probably as different as I've ever seen it to be with some of the things that have gone on. But you know what? I think that's all part of the challenge. It's part of the game. It's the way things happen and all. And I think it's one in which, as a group, we've looked at and we've responded in the fact of the way we went about our work. Our results haven't been what they needed to be, but as of late, there's been some positive things that have happened.
The fact you've gone through so many combinations on the line already, can that kind of help you deal with this? Just the fact you've kind of dealt with this kind of adversity before?
Yeah, and really, this is going to sound crazy, but once you get to this point in the year, it's been a season in which for everybody across the country, it's a long season. And sometimes you work those things over and over and over, combination blocks and calls, this and that. Sometimes a little bit of shuffling keeps things interesting. And it keeps guys' attention level that tends to be kind of, again, a routine play. Shortstop, you move to third, the throw's a little different, or second, So I mean it from a standpoint of I try to find a positive in everything. It's, we're not going to sit around and, dwell on, well, so-and-so can play or can he play or when's his timeline. We just got to keep going, and that's what they're doing. So, to answer that, it's just been, hey, let's keep riding the momentum that we're on, and let's keep, fighting the challenges that we're seeing.
That's good. Thank you.
All right.